Conor McGregor is back, and he's going to be fighting Cowboy Cerrone January 18th at UFC 246. But in turn of events that no one expected, the fight is going to be 170 pounds, a welterweight.
Yeah.
So this gives. I really disagree with the odd makers in Vegas when this first came out. Right now, McGregor has 3-1 odds to win. I really
Hmm.
want Cowboy is he should have a little more respect in this fight. It's a buck 70, and Cowboy is the bigger fighter. He's going to be able to take a hit. His chin's going to be stronger, and we all know he's one of the great. Cowboy is one of the greatest fighters of all time. I mean, along with McGregor, but
Yeah.
honestly, I think it should be a fight that McGregor wins, but Cowboy does have a lot more chance in this fight with it being at
I'm more
welterweight.
leaning. I am more leaning to Connor in this.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't think Cerrone wants to make that 155-pound cut anymore. But at
I
the
don't
same
blame him.
time, he went back down to 155 because of his struggles at 170.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he chose to go for the 155-pound belt instead of the 170-pound belt. So I think it's two guys who, well, Connor, I think Connor has a better chance
Mm-hmm.
at welterweight because
Well,
of Cerrone's struggles at
I think the
170.
reason for it being a 170, I was talking with you guys all know Blake, our resident UFC expert. I was talking to him when this fight was first announced, and I think that's a 170. Just so if Connor wins, that's just going to set up the fight between him and Jorge Masvidal. That's
Yeah,
the only
I
reason it's a
like what Chael
170 in my
Sonnen
opinion.
said. I like what Chael Sonnen said. He
He
did
had a
say,
really good take
which
on this
I do
fight, and I
believe.
really agree.
Yeah,
He had like hit all my talking points.
yeah, you guys should definitely check that out if you guys have a chance. But I think he said that Conor was felt disrespected by people saying he was too small
Mm-hmm.
to fight Jorge and all that. And Conor is not a man who will just sit there
No,
and
that guy
take
holds
those
a
words
fucking
kindly.
grudge,
Yeah, I think
especially against
he
old men in
holds a
bars.
grudge. Exactly. You know, don't talk about another man's whiskey in Ireland. Okay,
Puppet number 12.
that's all I say is I think the old man should have talked about another man's whiskey. Okay, you don't do
Yeah, man, but
that.
I'm really happy to see this fight announced. I'm really excited for it, and you bet your ass I'm gonna be watching the fuck out of it.
Oh, most definitely.
Can't wait for this card. Another fight that was also announced, and I really can't wait for it, is April 18th for UFC 249. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson announced, and it was made official. Let's hope that we actually get to fight night now,
This
because
is
it
a
hasn't worked
cursed
out the
fight,
last few
so
times. And
yeah,
please, MMA gods, please just let this happen. That's
just
all we
let it
want.
happen.
Take Connor, take
Yeah,
Cowboy, but please just give us this fight.
I mean, I kind of like Tony's kind of just like that weird dude, kind of like says weird stuff, so you're kind of afraid of him.
Tony
And
Ferguson is
like
a fucking psychopath.
he said he wants to make Habib piss blood.
Yeah,
Like I don't
it's for
I don't know where that trash talk
Tony
came into hand, but
is so fucking insane. Like when you look into his eyes, there's nothing behind them. Like honestly, if there's like news report, breaking news, Tony Ferguson found to have killed 30 people, would not be surprised. That dude's a fucking psychopath. He's going
yeah,
in.
he's like a
His
priest.
intent this fight is to. He's legitimately going to try and murder Khabib.
Pretty much, he's gonna try to embarrass him.
And I think Ferguson
So
is the one man in the world that has a chance of being Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I feel that. Yeah,
He might be able to even match him on the ground. Well, not match him, but he might be he's probably competitive with him on the ground.
and
Tony
those
Ferguson's
elbows.
really dangerous off his back.
Yeah.
And striking is, of course, he's going to have the advantage against Khabib.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a bad matchup.
Uh,
It's a bad matchup for Habib, but Habib is highly skilled. So I'm not saying it as Habib's going to get murdered.
See,
I'm
Khabib's
just
also
saying it more
28 and
as
0 and arguably the best pound for pound fighter of all time. So,
yeah,
with that being said, we'll see. I cannot wait for this fight.
yeah,
Now, let's
definitely.
just hope it actually happens, please. A third fight that was a little anticipated, but it's nice to see that was announced, is Zhang Wei Li. Of course, the UFC's first Chinese champion took the strawweight title a couple months ago in a fight that no one watched because it was in China, and the main
Yeah,
card
like
was at like 2 or 3
3
in the
a.m.
morning. And fuck
from
that.
Andrade
Yeah, fuck
or
that.
Andrade
But
or something like that.
very talented. But she's going in a fight with the strawweight queen, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. This has been scheduled for March 7th for the UFC 248 pay-per-view event.
It's going to be
This might not be
beautiful.
a good matchup for Wei Li in her first title defense. First title defense, you're going against the best fighter that the women's strawweight division has ever seen.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That
It's a
wasn't
test
really
for
the.
sure,
Yeah, it's a big time test.
to say the least, right? But I love that fight. Those are just three big fights for those events. Then I'm hoping that for UFC 250, they announced the part 3 of DC and Stipe.
Or, as we said on Twitter,
Oh,
Habib versus DC.
yeah. Hey, they posted a video. Apparently, Daniel Cormier and Khabib Nurmagomedov have beef, and
Just a little
so
bit.
the way we sell that is have them fight each other and have Daniel Cormier beat the shit out of Khabib, because if they actually fought, that's what would happen.
Yeah, he kind of outweighs him by like a lot.
Daniel Cormier is the bear Khabib wrestled.
And now he's grown up and angry.
That'd be fun. Hey, man, Khabib, Cormier, book it, Dana. We know you listen to us.
Book it.
Book it,
Book it.
book it,
Book it.
book it,
Book it. Book it.
book it. Okay,
Book it. Okay.
and maybe. So we had 3 really big fights announced, but just like an hour before we went on air tonight, we got bad news that Brian Ortega has pulled out of his match against the Korean Zombie in a fight night in South Korea that was scheduled for December 21st. He has pulled out due to an undisclosed injury. Now let's
You know what I
speculate.
think should happen?
I think USADA got him.
I think USADA got him.
USADA got
I
him.
mean, they did just release those new rules, but so I highly doubt USADA got
There
him.
was no octagon for him to hide under, John Jones.
Yeah.
There's also no pregnant woman to have a hit and run on. Or is that a little much?
I am a supporter of John Jones. Ross is not.
Well, no,
Just
I
to make
love
that
him. I
clear.
just love to rib him. It's too easy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think, in my opinion, I don't think this will happen. But if I got my way, I would make a rematch between Korean Zombie and Rodriguez.
Ooh.
Because I think Rodriguez got lucky. I think he was getting destroyed and landed one lucky punch. And when Korean Zombie, just the fighter he is, ran in there when he could have easily just sat back,
Yep.
but they agreed to just go at it.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
think
like
he
that.
should have to prove himself. I
like
think
that.
they should fight again.
We'll see who they throw in because it's short term at this point. But it does really suck. When this fight was first announced, I was really excited for it because those are 2 killers in the octagon, and it's kind of a shame that this isn't going to happen. But
And especially Korean Zombie getting a chance to fight at home.
yeah, right. That was going to be electric. Hopefully they still get a fight for him, but I guess just not against Brian Ortega. Hopefully someone steps in because I still want to watch it.
Definitely.
But hopefully, with this fight being taken away from us, maybe that means that we're finally going to get Khabib and Ferguson.
Yeah.
Or we just lose
Maybe
both of them
this-
because MMA fans don't deserve anything good in life.